Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a cheek product video today. No need for a preview. It's only 2 new products, but in many different shades. Today we are looking at 3 shades of the brand new Surratt, Bestow My Heart, Artistique Liquid Highlighter, and the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. I am so happy to have you here. Don't forget that you can also catch my content over on Instagram, TikTok, and on Threads. Now, if you're in a hurry today and you only want to see one of these 2 brands, just make sure that you use the very descriptive timestamps that are down below this video. You can scan through them, or they are in the description bar. Okay, I have nothing on my cheeks. If I'm looking a little pale, there's a reason for it. So we're going to talk about these products, and then we're going to kind of try them on. And I got 3 shades of each. So I'm going to be washing my face a lot, which is why my hair is back. I just need to go under the water and go, I might have a wet shirt. We will get through this together, I promise. Okay, so we're going to start with the Surratt product. Now, to be completely transparent, all 3 Surratt shades were sent to me in PR. Bless their hearts. I am so excited when I get Surratt PR that I squeal. That squealing you heard a few days ago was me getting my Surratt package. I do squeal. They are one of my favorite brands, and I'm always so honored when they think of me. But I did purchase the Armani. Okay, I just wanted to be completely transparent there. All right, so let's start with the Surratt. Surratt has done so well with their Artistique blush. They have powder, liquid form. Such a beautiful blush. This one is their new liquid highlighter. They have 3 shades, all of which I have here. And yes, we will see these swatched, I promise. They're $54 each, and they come in Frou Frou is the name of the shade, which is like an opalescent pink, Lame, which is of course a gold, and Shishi, which is a rose gold, or Chichi, I think it's Shishi. And you can wear these either alone, or you can wear it with blush. You can put it with the Surratt blush. We're just going to wear it alone. It will not disturb the complexion product underneath. I just threw on really quickly for this video some of the Burberry, that blueberry skin tint, just because I'm going to be taking it off so much and throwing it back on. It was quick. Just like the liquid blush that you may recall from Surratt, which I absolutely adore, and I will link below, this has a little sponge, and you crank it up. And you can apply this one of a few ways. You can dot it right onto the cheeks, you can tap it, or you can apply it to a brush and tap. You can apply this however you want. Because it is a sponge applicator, some people prefer to even put the sponge product on the back of the hand and apply with the fingers from there. Some people do not want to put the sponge directly to the face. I don't care. I will not monitor you within your home. You go ahead and do whatever you want to do, okay? It's all right by me. Okay, I promise you. All right, so we're going to try these on. I thought maybe since we have 3 shades here, we will do, we'll do 2 and 2, and I will get these swatched later on. Don't worry. We're going to swatch them kind of, I did the swatches all together, but those timestamps will tell you when everything is coming up. All right, let's go ahead and try on this Frou Frou shade, which is an opalescent pink and kind of our lightest shade here. So let's go ahead and try this on. And I think, well, you know what I'll do? I don't want you guys to get upset with me. So I'll go ahead. Here it is right here on the back of my hand. Don't worry, we're going to have light swatches in 2 different lights coming up. This is really nice because it doesn't move any product down below. Now you can go ahead and put this on the eyes. You can get real creative with it. Let me really overdo it because I'm going to do one shade, and then another. I'll take everything off in between. Wow, that is really opal. It's going blue. It's going purple. Let me make sure it catches light. Wow, okay, and I'm just really going to overdo it because I'm taking off all this makeup anyway. Now, you can put this on as a blush. Let's put it on kind of as a blush. Let's go down the cheek. This will also allow me to do a little bit of a bigger swatch. I am tapping and patting. You can use a damp wrung out sponge. You can use a brush. You can use whatever it is you want. That is the Frou Frou opalescent pink shade of the $54 I checked Surratt Artistique liquid highlighter. That's so pretty. Okay, I have a little wet, it's so ugly so I won't show it to you, but a little wet microfiber towel on my lap so I can wash off my hands. And we can be ready to go with Lame, our second shade, which is the gold shade. And it is really gold. So I'm gonna, now when you first use these, you really, really, really gotta spin, spin, spin when you first use it. I forgot. I'll put it on the back of my hand first. And I've already done the swatches with these, so you think I'd be ready to go. Okay. Put a little bit on my hand. And I'm going to put a lot on my face, and I'll even put it on the cheeks as blush. Now, just in case you are saying to yourself, Rebecca, wear gold lame as a blush? I know. I just want to get a really nice swatch. Remember, you guys, my goal and my intent with this channel, I've done beauty reviews in magazines and in newspapers for as long as I can remember. So my goal here is not artistry. My goal here is trying the product. I leave the artistry to you. It's pretty. So this is our Lame shade. This is our Frou Frou shade. That's the opalescent pink. This is our Lame gold. All of these will be shown to you together in some big swatches and 2 different lights coming up. That's really pretty. Now I'm going to take this off and then we'll try our Shishi, which is that rose gold shade. I'm really kind of excited about that. All of these products from both Armani, when we get to those next, and from Surratt will be listed down below in the description bar, so you can click on that to buy. Also, however, if you want, down below, there's more opportunities to get even better involved with this channel. You can join our $4.99 a month members only club here on YouTube. We have a huge giveaway coming up. Won't tell you what it is. You can join that. That's $4.99 a month, and I lead lives and all sorts of good stuff. But we also have a completely free community chat group going on Facebook, and the information to join that for free is also in the description bar. All right, let me take this off, and then we have one more Surratt shade, and then we can get started on our Armani. So stay right there. Okay, I'm back after face wash number 1. There's going to be quite a few face washes. Now, I could, and you're thinking perhaps I should have, I could have paired this with the Armani, since the Armani is basically a blush. I really like to keep things separate. It muddies the waters. I could have even paired the Surratt with the Surratt blush, but the whole idea here is me testing the products, not just trying them out. I can do looks in other videos. Okay, let's go ahead and try out the Shishi shade. I'm checking to make sure I have the right one, and I do. And let me first, please, show you a swatch of it. This is a really pretty one. Again, we're going to have real swatches in 2 different lights coming up. You got to really scroll. Scroll. Turn. That is really pretty. This could almost bronze as well. So I'm going to put a lot of that on my hand. Yeah, that can almost bronze as well. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's do this on 2 sides. It's probably too dark for me, but if I do this as a blush, this is going to be a beautiful glowy blush. And because, stay with me here, because it is so light and almost like an ethereal kind of watercolor look, it's not showing texture, because it isn't that these are sparkly. It's not even that they're foil. They're just kind of dewy. And this is something that Surratt does really well. It's just dewy and fresh. I do have pronounced pores on my cheeks, and I'm not seeing anything like that come out. Maybe a teeny bit, of course, because this is a highlight. But it's not a glittery highlight. It's not a showy highlight. And I did that on both cheeks since we have 3 shades. That is beautiful. They are refreshing. They are cool. You could put them on the eyes if you wanted to also. I didn't here, but you can. They are refreshing. They are nice and cool. Wow. That might be my favorite. And it's a little bit too deep for me. But as you see, I did that kind of as a blush too. This is the other reason that I didn't mix these with blush. Okay, I want to also talk, I'm not going to tell you how long these lasted because I've been playing with these for other days, so I'll be able to tell you. A lot of you will wonder about how they last. This is a really fresh, dewy, it's very, very beautiful. All right, I'm going to take this off. So face wash number 2. In this video, there's going to be a lot of face washing, and we're going to come back and look at the Armani while I'm gone. Do make sure that you check to see if you are subscribed to this channel. It really helps me get the word out. All right, face wash number 2. I'll be right back. Okay, face wash number 2 is complete. Let's move on to our second cheek product. Whereas the Surratt is a little bit of a blush, but more of a highlighter, the Armani is a little bit of a highlighter, but more of a blush. Yeah, I could have worn them together, but I thought it might get a little confusing. So let's talk about this. This product is, and I've got 3 shades of it, the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. They are $39 each and come in 6 shades. I had all 3 of the Surratt, but I have half, 50% of the Armani new collection. I have 3 out of the 6 shades. I got Delicate Mauve, Flaming Red, and Bold Pink. These, just like the Surratt, can also be worn on eyes or lips. And in fact, if you notice a little bit of a mauve shade here, it is because that Delicate Mauve is on my lips, and it's nice and comfy, actually. This is a very, very pretty, typical Armani. I mean, this is very recognizable as an Armani product. When you open it up, we have a nice little doe foot that might make you even think it's a lip product, and it applies, as you can see, very nicely as one. You know, jack of all trades, master of none. So I don't know if it would be my primary use for it, but let me tell you, it works in a pinch. Actually, frankly, it works in more than a pinch. I think it actually comes out really, really nicely there. And we're going to try this 1 and 1 and then wash and the 3rd. But since I have introduced both products, I would like to do some swatches right now. So we're going to start with swatches inside in studio lighting. Let's take a look first, all the way left. Hard to see a little bit in studio lighting is our Surratt Artistique Liquid Highlighter, $54 each. From the left to the right, Frou Frou, which is an opalescent pink, Lame, which is a gold, and Shishi, which is a rose gold, followed on my arm by the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in Delicate Mauve, which is a dusty rose, Flaming Red, and Bold Pink, which is kind of a cool baby pink shade. I think the Surratt shades are very subtle. Like I told you, the Surratt highlighters are very kind of glowy and dewy. So not sparkly, not foiled, just very sophisticated and so chic. So chic. So I think you'll be able to see them outside a little better in the warm California sunshine. Let's take a look, shall we? Here we go. We have Surratt from left to right in Frou Frou, Lame, and Shishi, and the Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in Delicate Mauve, Flaming Red, and Bold Pink. Okay, whereas the Surratt, as I told you, was a highlighter, maybe a little bit of a blush that didn't disturb any complexion products below. This has similar properties in the Armani product. It's a radiant liquid blush. It says it's radiant, and other things it says it's natural. They like to intermix those words in marketing speak. This also blends seamlessly. It never looks patchy and buildable. And this can layer with a powder blush if you want. And as you can see, as we just mentioned, you can put it on lips too in a pinch. But you know, you could put it anywhere, probably even on the eyes. The reason I don't have a lot of eye makeup or other makeup on is I'm just washing my face a lot in this video. These are $39 each as opposed to the Surratt $54 each. But both pair, you can make this, since it's a liquid blush, you can make this last a little better with a powder, either over or under your choice. Armani liquid products last really well. Their liquid lips are excellent. Just like I said, the Surratt liquid blushes were excellent. This has a long-standing reputation as well for making really good products. And I like the fact that they say that this as a cheek tint isn't going to leave that kind of patchy look. So let's try it. Just as with the Surratt, you could do this if you want. You could put it onto a brush. You could put it onto the back of your hand. Let's see. Let's start off. This is the Delicate Mauve shade, and I did 2 dots right there. So let's go ahead and blend. Oh, they're right. It is not patchy. Wow, look at that. That is not patchy at all. What do I mean by patchy? In many of these liquid blush products, If you are to put dots on the face, and some of you will put it on a brush first or a sponge or the back of your hand, but if you are to put dots, a lot of times when you blend, you can still see where the dots went. They've either moved the foundation underneath or they've just kind of stained or become patchy. That's what Armani means, and this is not, wow, very natural. Really, really, really pretty. This again is the delicate mauve shade that you just saw swatched. And I'm just tapping it in and overdoing it just so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? Now this can be worn kind of highlighty, really, or it could just be worn as a blush. You could even put it with the Surratt product. Flaming Red. I tried to get some more editorial shades, some darker shades. Anything can behave well in a lighter shade, right? Okay, well, let's give it a go. That would be pretty on the lips now, wouldn't it? I'll try that. After I wash my face, I'll try that. Whoa! Be careful what you wish for when you say you're going to over. Wow. That's beautiful, though. I mean, for such a dark shade, look how that blended. Okay, I know you guys like when I over apply so you can see the shade. This one I'm afraid of, with good reason, right? But it didn't go patchy. There it is, over applied. That, for a flaming red shade, is beautiful. I have a light medium skin tone, if you're wondering. I think that's really pretty. Wow. All right, so this is the delicate mauve and the flaming red. Face wash number 3 is coming up right now. And then we will try the bold pink. And why not we'll try the flaming red on the lips too while we're at it. I mean, why not, right? Okay, see right there. Okay, face wash number, what is it, 3 or 12 or something finished up. And I have a little bit, just a little bit of this Armani Flaming Red on the lips, just a little bit. I didn't want to go too wild because we're going to do really bold pink cheeks. Maybe a little more. But it's kind of pretty as a lip stain. Look at that. I used it very sparingly and just kind of did a real messy kind of tap in there. That could be cleaned up, I suppose. Okay, and here you saw this swatch is a kind of cool shaded bold pink it's called Bold Pink. So let's try this on both cheeks here. And I feel like I could really do this one justice. Let's try a number 17 Refer with that one. Show you that. Not picking up any product underneath it, which has been removed and put on so many times. You think it would? At this point, you think my complexion product would just go quietly. I get it. Remove me again. Let's do a little more. I'll do the other side too. We'll go matching for this one. And again, you can even put this directly onto the brush. With so many other of these types of liquid blushes, I've had to do that because it stains or takes up product. But this is doing neither. Armani does it right. This is one for my folks in the Cool Tone Revolution Army. What is that? Well, in case you don't know, it's kind of a fun little thing we have going here on Not Fit for Print Beauty. Totally free to join. All you have to do is say you're a member underneath in comments, and you can even give yourself a rank. You can be a colonel, a lieutenant, a 7-star general. We even have 12-star generals. We got all sorts. And basically, the Cool Tone Revolution Army is consisting of members of this community who are so sick to death of everything being warm-toned, including things that claim to be neutral are still warm. They're waiting for the Cool Tone Revolution. So members of my Cool Tone Revolution Army will love this one, and I'm really overdoing it for you. This would be quite pretty on those of you with very fair skin, all the way to deep skin. It would be striking on deep skin tones as well. And I am way overdoing it. I kind of want to do some of this on the lips too. And you know, you could even do this on the eyes. This is a little bit of a bubblegum pink, not so much of that bright Barbie pink. Put that on my finger onto the lips. I don't generally take this and go lips to cheeks. That upsets people. I learn what upsets you. What was I just talking to someone about? Rage baiting on YouTube. So like a lot of people would say that if I intentionally go and then onto the cheek, that gets people to comment and say, ew, or something, and then I don't know. I'm not going to play games with you guys. I know you don't like that, so don't worry. How about onto the eyelids? Should I do that on my hand as well, just in case I'm looking around to see if I brought an eye brush, but I didn't, of course. Oh, isn't that pretty? And you guys know the World, it's on the back of my hand. The World is a face palette to me. What I mean by that is, you know, if you let me use it on my cheeks, trust me, I want to try to use it on my eyes and lips too. I like nothing more than a kind of a fully put together look. I think that could use a little bit of lip liner, maybe some gloss. That's kind of pulled together and pretty, even though it's overdone on the cheeks. I know it's very, very last summer and all pink like that, but that really cool version of the pink, I don't know, I think it's kind of pretty. So I've been playing with the Surratt shades for quite a few days now. And let me just tell you, they last. They really do. And the only reason I know that is that they're not, again, the Surratt product is not a foiled product and it's not a glittery product. It's a dewy product, but it's beautiful. These are my final thoughts on the Surratt. It's beautiful in that it doesn't show texture. It just kind of gives this like straight from the gym, aren't we all, glow, and it's just really pretty. I think it mixes beautifully with both their powder and their liquid blush, but it will work with anything that you happen to have in your makeup wardrobe, and it lasts and is so pretty. And I think all three, because the Surratt only comes in 3 shades and only, they're really useful shades, and I think all 3 are beautiful. For my skin tone like medium, I wear that deepest rose gold shishi shade as a blush as well. And so, you know, or a blush topper, they're beautiful as. I think they're very unique as highlighters. It's very rare that we get that really kind of glowy, pretty, not foiled and not glittered. The Armani, definitely a blush, but has a lot of nice luminosity to it. I'm going to play around with the Armani. I haven't worn them or played with them long enough to know. So look down here on the screen right here and I'll let you know how they last. I can tell you this much, I know they'll last a little more when mixed with a blush powder. That's just how it goes. But yeah, I'll let you know how they last on the skin. And of course, this right here is overdone. These are both beautiful, beautiful products. Apply with fingers, if you dare. Apply it with a brush, apply with a sponge, apply directly to the face or to the back of the hand as a palette, or however you want to do it. These are really accommodating products and they're very pretty, very subtle. They don't pick up product underneath. And you're going to say, why do you keep saying that? So many of these products that you can apply directly to the face either stain where you first put them or pull up product from where you first put them, and neither of these do. It's why I thought they really belonged in the same video together. They're so pretty together. Very, very happy with these products. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick any of these up? A quick reminder that anything you purchase on the Surratt website, if you put in the code NOTFITFORPRINT15, you will get 15% off, which is really nice savings on a $54 highlighter. Makes it really within reach for high-end and luxury beauty. Not fit for print 15 will save you 15% on any order that you place on the Surratt website, not just your first. So make sure that you use that, and I will put that code down below. I want to know what you purchased, what you plan to purchase, what you like, and I bet that there are some shade comparisons that you would like to see. I do those over on Instagram, so if you would like to see that, just go ahead and ask me here. Let me know your Instagram name so I can tag you. Or, you know, just DM me over there or ask me in comments over there, and I will happily swatch that for you. And anything else you need. I mean, that is what makes us a community. Don't forget to like and share and, of course, subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget, we do have a Mother's Day video coming up with my mom and some new NARS products for summer. Maybe we'll even do those together. We shall see. See you soon. Bye-bye.